Hello, chat. We're getting set up behind the scenes here. Just hang in there while we get the stuff all ready. I had to leave work a little late today because I have a job and it sucks. And that's just the world that we live in. It's not so much that the job sucks. Like I've talked about this before. It's just having a job sucks. That's the real issue here. Oh, what the heck did I do? Camera's it's all borked, chat. All right, that's gonna have to do. Let's make sure I am actually in the frame. I am. Hello, chat. It's me, Starshard0, your favorite streamer. No, but that's not right. Hold on. Well, didn't I say it? You're like, I'm like the third or fourth or fifth or sixth, seventh favorite streamer. That's probably more accurate. Okay, I had to install iTunes for some reason. I noticed that sometimes my camera, like my phone, which is my camera, it gets all like laggy. And I was looking it up online, and if I want to have it wired, it's running on Wi-Fi right now, which is probably part of the issue. I have to download iTunes. Can you believe that? 2022, who the heck uses iTunes? All right, chat. I am now gonna get the game ready. I'm sure you've already seen the title. You're like, Starshard, I thought you said you weren't gonna play this game anymore. Ruh, ruh, ruh. Well, I got talked into it, so we're just gonna have to play it. I should theoretically be able to beat it tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Just chill while we get this set up. Gonna be some spooky Halloween noises, and then I'll make sure you guys can see the game, because right now you just see my face. Hi, look at me. Also wearing the jack-o'-lantern shirt tonight. I know everybody likes my festive. Oh geez, that's. I hope that's not loud on the stream and it's just loud in my ears. Something tells me probably was also loud on the stream. All right, game is loaded. Let's get everything set up. And of course it changes my dang resolution, so everything looks stupid. Game capture. Here. Yes. And then transition. And play. All right, I just got a note from my producer. It doesn't affect the stream, but I don't know why I felt the need to share that. Okay, let me make sure that the game is now visible. Black screen, black screen, black screen. Come on, game. Still a black screen. There it is. All right. I have a bit of a delay on my little monitor here. Load the game. Okay, we want the most recent one. That's not right, is it? It would be this one. Checkpoint. Point of entry. Hello? Yes, so we got stuck fighting the stupid guys with the... Oh, I can't see. We got stuck fighting the guys with the laser guns. And okay, I gotta remember how to play. Okay, that's that one. Oh god. I ran out of time juice, chat. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's right on me. Okay, got him. Oh geez, I can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to play this game now. We're reloaded. Let's see what weapons do we have. Oh, we got this thing. Come on. There we go. If you think you can, go for it. Right, we got this awesome laser gun that I can never use because it's too powerful. Was it just me or does the game seem to be running smoother? Oh, there's the... All right, hold on. I can't see the dang robot. That's not a robot. That's a dude in a... That's an exosuit guy. Crap. Where's the robot? Or is he the one shooting missiles? Oh, he is the one shooting missiles. He's got like a rocket launcher. Thought he was a robot. Turns out he is not. All right, there we go. Okay, so we cleared that part that we got stuck on last time. How am I on shotgun? Oh, I remember. I got pissed because the terrain ate one of my guns. You guys remember that? I dropped it on the ground to try to pick up a different gun, and the game was just like, no, it's mine now. You don't get to have that. Oh, you don't remember that? Well, it did happen. Fine. All right, let's get no, wait, hold on. What is this? This is just an assault rifle? I think we need to switch. What? Oh, come on. Because we're not getting a lot of shotgun ammo. Oh, wait, there's one right there. What am I saying? Give me the shotgun. Well, at least the game heard me this time and actually listened. That was kind of nice of it. It doesn't open. This is a rocket launcher. Don't care about the rocket launcher. I do care about all these medkits, though. That's nice of them to re-up me a bit. Do we need to go this way? Yeah, looks like we go over the top. Yep. Yippee! Well, I can see this ending badly. What did I tell you? Oh, we threw a grenade? Run away? Switching to a better weapon? Alright, just one guy throwing a grenade. Yeah. Give him credit for trying, right? That's not the weapon we want. Oh, hello. That didn't hit. There we go. I don't know why I was having such a problem with it the other day, the last time that we played. This seems actually pretty straightforward. Maybe I was just super tired. Oh, here we got a couple of guys. There we go. You know what I was just reading about today, chat? Apparently, a group of software people, like fans, whatever you want to call them, has decompiled the source code. Oh, hold on. Looks like the largest concentration of enemy forces is in that area. There's more of these guys, for fuck's sake, man. There's got to be a limit, right? Like, we're gonna get to the guy and kill him, and go, okay, all the guys are dead. And it's like, no, I just killed everybody. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, this looks like a freaking death trap. Anyway, I was reading about Perfect Dark, like I just said, and they decompiled it, and I just remembered how much fun me and my friends used to have playing that game. Such a great freaking game. And I know, it's a first-person shooter, you'd think. Darshard, you said you don't like first-person shooters. What gives? Well, chat, let me tell you. Am I getting shot at? I feel like I just took damage. Maybe it was from the glass or something. Let me guess. This doesn't go anywhere. Oh, it does go somewhere. Hold on. That's unusual. But that game was... It's just awesome. Like, it didn't matter that it was a first-person shooter, that I was bad at it, because we just had so much fun with it. Can't say the same for most of these games. I feel like I missed something down there. You guys think there was stuff down there? Whatever. It's probably fine. We're doing this shit again. Move out of the way. Well, that's one way to try to kill me, I guess. Okay. Sure, yeah. Go for it. Anyway, so that game had a lot of awesome features that I have not seen outside of that. Like having unique secondary fire modes for every weapon. Having customizable bots for multiplayer matches. Yeah, all these doors that don't work. Cool. That was a big deal. And when oh, okay, we're doing this now? No, it's just a little event. Let's listen to the man. Police have expanded their cordon to include Auburn and have begun evacuating residents from the primarily industrial district. All right, thanks, Mr. Newsman, for explaining what's going on in the game, I guess. Think we're gonna get some spooks tonight, chat. Oh, hold on. I totally forgot the gimmick for this playthrough. How foolish of me. Hold on. We need to have our spook counter. Let me update that. Make sure it is correct. Here we go. And we're good. All right. Oh my gosh. Rilip says, is the gimmick that you eat a bean each time you get spooked? No. Because then I would never eat a bean, and thanks for the resub, Rilip. You're awesome. Single-handedly keeping this channel afloat. I appreciate it. Somebody's got to do it. But I will eat a bean every hour for 10,000 shards, whatever I called the channel points. Yeah. These guys again, huh? Gotta keep that sweet pig man. Well, you can spend channel points to unlock it too. That's always an option. Are there more of these guys? I don't think so. It is a good emote though. It's probably the emote that gets the most use, honestly. Like the other ones that I got are cool. I like the art, but they don't really convey an emotion that you can't just use like smiley faces for, you know? This goes nowhere. Where does this go? This also goes nowhere, so we have to go up. Whoop. I got those guys good. There's some, oh fuck, there's more. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on. Okay, we got him. There's a thing up here, I want to get it. I'm guessing I have to do some kind of, see if I climb. Well, you know, let's just gather up our, gather what we got. Yeah, I mean the Pog one, honestly, ever since they changed the Pog emote, it's, I don't know why they insisted on using a snake or whatever the heck that is. First of all, it's weird. I feel like every channel just kind of needs their own Pog emote these days. So that one's good. I like that one. And then the heart is nice too. Dude, what the heck? Dude, how many like freaking bullets are they putting downrange at me? This is ridiculous. All right, back to shotgun time. So we need to try to get down there, which I feel like is going to involve dropping down a level. Oh. I guess I needed to do that anyway. So it didn't really matter. But now we're going to come over here and we're going to get this little extra bit. It's a Komodo dragon, they say. How do you, wait, how do you know it's a Komodo dragon? Did they say that? It won the contest when Dude Bro got canceled. Okay. That won the contest? Really? The heck, man. People have no taste. Ridiculous. All right, how many... Which way is the right way and which way is the wrong way? Because we want to go the wrong way first, right? That looks a little suspicious. A little sus, as the kids would say. I'll take some mines, though. Hey. Let me just plop that down there and we'll see. When they come flying out, they can slam right into that. And if they don't, I'll just go pick it up later. No big deal. Okay, they don't appear to be coming out. That's fine too. Okay. I guess we just go this way then? Oh, okay. There's the checkpoint. It's just weird that, like, the doors are closed to this van. You can pull it up with Komodo hype, so that's how I knew it was a dragon. You just gotta be old on Twitch. I see, I see. I wish I had gotten on Twitch sooner. I feel like I missed out on a lot by holding out for so long. I guess maybe I'm kind of a boomer in that way, that like, oh, it's just like it's just a passing fad, like it's never gonna catch on. I did the same thing with YouTube. I never watched YouTube for the longest time. Ah, fuck. It's a big boy. Move out of the way. Okay. There we go. 3 shots from the old laser gun. Philip says, Northern Lion is the only one around I still watch from the old days. I mean, I would love to be Northern Lion. He's like a super cool dude and also entertaining and funny and has like a good life. So, I don't know. That'd be cool. I'm basically the same age as him. Like, if I had lived my life a little differently, I could be in the same position he's in now instead of whatever the heck I'm doing with my life. Oh, shit. All right, so 3 shots from the laser gun is enough to kill the big boys. Good info to have. Question is, can I get in there, or I don't get to have any of that, the good stuff? There's got to be a way in there, right? We probably just have to go around. Yeah, like I said, I was not around. Oh, Jesus. Fuck dudes, man. Okay, throwing a grenade. Going over here. That's not where I want that to be. If I wanted to throw a grenade. Okay, let's throw a grenade. That's gonna hit the column. Physics, man. You can't win with it, can't win without it. I'm guessing they're all down there, huh? Yeah, they're just waiting. Okay, bad idea. I've got a shotgun. What have you guys got? I didn't think so. Here's what the dude was. Get more penetrator ammo. Good. And now we continue on. All right, so that's something that we definitely want to have. Nice. Oh, what is this? That's a rocket launcher? Okay, we don't care about rocket launcher. Don't throw a freaking grenade at me. Okay, can't go that way. This is reminding me of like early Fortnite where the shotgun was king. Philip says, the AI is so smart. Also, the AI faces the wall and gets murdered. I was actually reading about this game it was in the Perfect Dark Reddit post that I was reading. And they were saying that the AI wasn't actually that smart. It's just the fact that it could recognize where you were and would call it out made it seem smart. So a nice little trick of game design there, making. Okay. Oh.
She's close now.
Hey, bro.
Presence is strong here.
Cool. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Spookman. I don't know why I couldn't just go through that window. I gotta go through the dang basement. At least we hit another checkpoint. It's always good. Anything over here? This isn't Fallout. There's not gonna be just random stuff. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, he's got bulletproof glass? Okay. What kind of weapon is that? I want it. Let's take a look. Oh, hello. Maybe I will get to take a look here in a second. Reload, reload, reload. Okay, good deal. All right, what kind of weapon are we looking at here? This is the repeating cannon. This is the thing that the game stole from me. Do we want a repeating cannon? Do we? I think let's swap out the penetrator. I'm a little concerned because I don't know how good it's going to be. We got the particle weapon. I'll take more of that ammo for sure. This looked a lot more high tech when I saw it through the door frame there. But I can see it's probably an elevator I have to go down. Oops, says I've never fallen down from being shot by a railgun and then gotten back up. Well, you got to remember these guys are an army of clones or something. Yeah, so we ditched my penetrator ammo. There's no way this thing is good enough to have just 35 rounds, right? There's got to be some kind of catch. All right, maybe. We're gonna bid goodbye to the penetrator. It was a good. Can I not? Once again, I am blocked by a body. Psychic clones give them more leg ability. It gives them something. I don't know what the deal is. It's just such a weird. Oh, I see. Okay. It's just a weird plot device, you know, like psychic clones in the future. Okay, and nobody thinks this is like unusual. Wait, the ATC's here now? We're full. Oh, we're full on medkits. Nice. See how long that lasts. We're reloaded. And off we go. Open her up. Just serious. Red faction flashbacks. Although the graphics are a lot better. I will give them that. All right, this looks like a little arena we can fight in. Yep. Oh, more ninjas. Guys, I missed you. You guys are so freaking cool. Oh, man. Wait, come back. I want to fight you guys. Okay, well, I kind of fought him. There we go. There were two ninjas. Man. Just when you least expect them, they came back. In my darkest hour, the ninjas returned. Now that would make a good game. Return of the Ninjas. Oh, here we go again. Hey, hey, ninjas. Go, ninja, go, ninja, go. Go, Okay, come on back. Go, ninja, go, ninja, go. Go, ninja, go, ninja, go. Nice. Yeah, no, it didn't quite get me with the spooks, because when I saw the thing, when I saw the window crack, or, okay, something smashed through the window. That's the word I was looking for. I thought it was just like in preparation for a bunch of dudes to come rappelling in or something. All right, that guy probably should have got me when he had the chance. But then the ninjas, I saw the swoosh, and I saw the the telltale signs that camouflage like the Predator has. And then I was like, oh, the ninjas are back. So there was no time to be spooked. I was too excited. Oh, see, that was a much better fight than fighting with all the damn guys with the guns. These guys suck. Much rather fight psychic, invisible ninjas.
Where'd that fucking thing come from?
Okay, so there. Oh, they want to fight me now? That's probably not a good idea. Okay, maybe focus on your main target. You can worry about me later or whatever. Let's drop down here. Oh, they're coming in. Let's see how smart this AI really is. I'm gonna say not very. Oh shit, that's a robot? Okay. It's another Ed 209 fellow. We'll just ignore him. Unless I have to go out there and fight him, which could be the case. Oh, yep, looks like I have to. All right, switch to, let's try the autocannon, see how much damage that does and if it was worth picking up. Okay, oh, there he is. So we're gonna try this. All right, does a decent amount. I thought it was gonna be like a rotary cannon, like a Gatling gun type thing. But it turns out it's more of a Mark 19 type. Oh, okay, no. It's definitely just like an automatic something. There we go. And I'm down to 12 shots. Great. So maybe I should have kept the penetrator after all. I do have like 50 shots with the laser gun. It's a wash. Switch back to the shotgun here. Oh, hello. There's more of you. Okay, cool. At least one more anyway. Now, I'm assuming these are fully robotic. They look like they're the right size to have like a guy inside. But I don't think they do. Okay, there we go. That was 9 shots from the particle gun. I think that's a better return. Back to the shotgun. Now, are they supposed to be hostile? I can't really keep track of who's on which side. It seemed like the robots were... What was that? I don't know. I thought I saw like the lightning that the ninjas use. I don't know if those robots are meant to be hostile to the ATC guys or if they're in cahoots or what.
Flashlight, get it on.
Yeah.
He's over here.
Dude, how are you guys like tougher against shotguns than the dang clone troopers? This is nuts. Right, there goes his head. I saw another guy. Where the heck is he? Oh my god. Slowmo could help you out of challenging situations, King. Yeah, okay. Kind of reminds you of an M79. I never got to shoot one of those. Oh, for... God damn it. Yeah, it seems like they're fighting the mech, doesn't it? It would really help if I could see it. But I can't. Like, they're shooting at it. It's not doing anything. Or they're shooting at the car. I don't even know at this point. Okay, there we go. Took care of him. I think that did more damage to me than it did to him. It does seem to one-shot guys, which is kind of nice. So maybe we use this against dudes and then stick with the laser gun for the heavier targets. Killed by a non-ninja. Well, the problem is, in that slow motion state, if it gets like dusty or whatever, bloody, whatever you want to call it. Wait, now that doesn't open. That could be a problem, chat. We may have to reload the last save. Unless there's a way to open this. Oh, there's a door. Okay, we're good. All right, so we know there's going to be another one of those bots. Let's just get ready to shoot it. Whoa, hey, look at me. I'm a robot. I missed. Fuck me. There we go. Almost got him. Not quite. There we go. Yeah, they kind of get down to a state where when they start like lightninging, that's when they're one shot away from dying. Okay, let's try this again. So what happens is I can't see anything because of all the freaking dust and blood goo in the air. And then I can't find out where the last guy is, and he just mows me down without hardly any effort. It's a little ridiculous.
Getting our asses.
Yeah, see, I can't see through the blood mist. It's really frustrating. It's like, so I can take out 3 of the dudes, and then their 4th one just hides in the dust. But he's almost kind of a ninja in that regard.
We need reinforcements.
Like, how did you get over there? When did he go over here? I was watching this whole area. Ridiculous. All right, whatever. You guys don't care about my excuses. You just want results. I know. That's how it is in the streaming industry. Nobody cares what it takes to get there. They just care about how it looks when they do. What is this crap? There's a button? Secret button? Ooh. Secret vault? I am on board for the secret vault. Filled with guns and armor and a room. Oh, what do we got? I hear birds. All right, birds are not spooky. They can be. Birds can be spooky. What the heck? I don't know if that's supposed to be scary or if that's just like a physics thing. I'm gonna guess it's a physics thing. What's even scarier is that I can't see what the heck I'm trying to do here.
This is Baby Bear. Medevac just got here. Glad to hear it. Thanks for the help. Wish I could have done more. Kick some ass.
Can I go through now? Thank you. Ooh, spooky. There's spooks, chat. Don't miss the spooks. Wouldn't want to miss a single second of the incredible spookiness happening. Okay, this looks like that appears to be an elevator. I don't know if the game okay. There's a glowy thing over here. It is a health booster. We're almost up to double the amount of health we had at the start of the game, chat. Isn't that exciting? Not that exciting. Have I seen Halloween Ends yet? Oh, if you're talking to Emmykins, she sure has. Am I falling, or is this supposed to be... Oh, okay, it's like a cutscene type thing. Okay, sure. I guess we're swimming in blood now. Ooh, no, it's the scary little girl. Uh-oh, watch out, guys. Also, it really makes a good point. If you want to see me eat more beans, as a sub, you earn 1.2 times as many beans. Yeah. I'm a character from Metal Gear Solid. No. The demons are coming to kill me. Ah. Okay, cool. Are we down now? No, we still have to go. All right, here we go. Freight elevator to hell. Really, if you're having a Monday-ish Monday. My Monday was more like a Friday because...
I want you out of there.
Hold on.
You got Wade and the girl. Get them back to base so I can debrief them in person.
How did the girl get this far? Whatever, it's just a freaking game. Because I have the rest of the week off, so I'm gonna be at home all week. There may be some like non-normal streaming. I know, that's crazy. Like off schedule streaming. Ah, I see, we're doing this now. Okay, so we're back to my favorite part of the game, which was dealing with the turrets. Which take how many hits from the laser? 3 hits? They don't die? Okay. This is freaking stupid. Okay. Hello? Can't freaking see. Did I get it? Okay, we got it. Jeez. Okay. Back to the shotgun. What can we expect around here? Probably more turrets. Probably like 3,000 guys that we have to shoot. Oh, speaking of which, let's shoot them. So that goes that way. Let's see what's over here first. A med kit. Be super nice. Really, because I was really burnt out this year and took a lot of days off because I just didn't feel like it. So now I have to save my leave for Christmas. They're actually like telling me that I have to take more time off. It's really annoying because I hate taking time off. Because there's nothing worse than coming back to work after a long vacation. It's my least favorite feeling in the whole world. So I deliberately I take as little time off as I like can, and I save it up. Okay, now I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to go. I mean, I know where the game probably wants me to go, but I want to know where all the goodies are. I don't just want to. Yeah, see, this looks like progress this way. Let's not go this way. That's kind of my philosophy. I had the same thing when I was in the army. It's like, you got to take your X amount of leave, and I'm like, okay, I guess. It's just gonna make coming back all the harder though, because now I'm back. Yay. And let's see what Rillip has to say. His impressions are of Halloween Ends, which, if you guys did not hear, Emmykins went to go see because she's a masochist. It's a capitalist cash grab, but Jamie Lee Curtis looks like she's ready to chew the scenery in the best way. You will be probably very disappointed if that's what you go in expecting. I haven't seen the movie, but Emmykins basically filled me in on the whole thing. It is not that. All right, Emmykin says she'll be back. I don't know why she has to shout. It's gonna get picked up on the... Now these guys are here too? What the heck? Where are the freaking clones? Where are the clone troopers? I don't want to fight these guys. You guys suck. Like, are we trying to contain this, or what are we doing here, guys? Come on. All right, so we're into like the spooky underground lab portion of the game. There, yeah, let's just blow them up. Like, who cares? What are the vibes that this is giving me?
This way.
Not quite Stalker. I mean, kind of Perfect Darkish. All right, asshole. Oh shoot, can we kill him? No. It's this fat fuck again. All right, we can't go that way. Fine. We gotta finish wiping the drives, guys.
Keep firing.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I mean, that works pretty well.
Help me.
Nice. Okay, so this basically just is the automatic grenade launcher of our dreams, huh? I can live with that. Back to shotgun. And it looked like there was some kind of advanced armor through here. Nope, it's just light armor. I don't think there is a heavy armor. I think it's just... I don't know why they gotta call it light armor. Just call it armor.
He's over here.
Oh, yeah? Am I? Alright, fill me in on the deets.
The genetic reference they use for the program is called...
Okay. Alright, the genetic reference they use for the program is apparently powerful psychic.
Anna was a woman.
The woman.
Here she gave live birth to the prototype.
Hmm.
Seems Wade wasn't convinced the psychic characteristics were genetic. Figured there was a better chance it'd be passed along if the fetus gestated inside the subject.
Wait, what?
So they put her in a coma, made her carry a genetically engineered baby to term, then induced labor.
Wait, you're not gonna say that that's pretty fucking sick? I gotta read that out to myself. Okay. Well, that's what it said in the in the subtitles. He didn't say it though. He probably should have. All right, can I have some of this medicine maybe? Got any horse pills? Horse pills. This was the Binding of Isaac. We would take the horse pill for sure. Wait, Rillip, are you talking about the fat guy? Yeah, he's super annoying. What else? 2 years ago, I had so much leave saved up, I basically took off the entire month of December. Work was very unhappy about that. So I tried to take more days off last year. I did a middling job. This year, I basically didn't work a 5-day work week until I got down to 40 hours. Well, there you go. That's kind of how they... We had a lot of time saved up from COVID because basically everybody was working from home. So like, who's going to take time off when you're already working from home? What's the point? So they let us save up more than, because typically you could only carry over 40 hours at the end of the year where I work. But they increased that. It's like 120 hours at one point. All right, so I guess I drop down here. All right, where am I? Is this gonna explain it? Oh, here we go.
Do you really think you can get rid of the evidence by shredding documents and wiping hard drives? F.E.A.R.ed dug her own grave, and she's going to have to make herself comfortable.
This must be Wade.
Don't be a fucking lapdog and jump in after her.
Oh, that's it? I was gonna drink my water. I still can. Refreshing tap water. My favorite. The beverage of champions, chat. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Gatorade's just trying to sell you a sports drink full of sugar and crap.
I need help.
Alright, let's see what we got over here. Got a med kit. A bunch of stuff. Yeah, stuff down there. Hello. Yeah, maybe take cover or something? I don't know, man. I guess I don't want the... Oh, hello. I don't want the AI to be too smart, because then I'll just die. But it also feels kind of unfair when it's this stupid. All right, do we swap out for the penetrator? I don't think we do. I think I'm happy with the performance of the shotgun. It's been doing a lot of work thus far. I bet if you jump down there, what does that take you back to the beginning? Is that where we came in? That's what it looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, there's like a sentry gun. Oh, hello. See if we can bypass it. Hey, Gear Wars here. How's it going? I'm feeling a lot better about the game at this point. I know I gave up in a rage
It's gonna blow.
last time. What's gonna blow? I missed it. I guess that gas line. Well, guess we're not going that way, chat. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, hello. Oh, there's that thing. It doesn't like shotguns. Yeah, I don't know why I tried shooting the laser at it when clearly the shotgun is the answer. Also, guys, Gear War has offered to play through F.E.A.R 3 with me. So we may... I've heard that this is the best of the 3 games. So I don't know if we're even going to bother with 2 or if we're just going to switch. We're going to go straight to 3 for some multiplayer. All right, I think what we're going to do, we're going to rush in, hit him with the shotgun, get him with the jukes. Feel like Neo, except I'm getting hit, which it technically did happen in the Matrix. Like when he tried to dodge that bullet, he did get hit by one of the bullets that the agents fired. All right, let's see what we got here. We got one there. Baba booey. Too many shotgun shots. Philip says, we're not really tracking the story that carefully anyway. Yeah, well, I am. There was some weird experiment with some girl, and from what I can... It's from the early 2000s, the mid 2000s. So based on the fact that that was like the height of edginess, It's probably she's like a 9-year-old girl that they're like, what the heck is shooting me? What the hell? So I'm guessing it's like a 9-year-old girl that they're like knocking up to either give birth to the clones or like try to make a psychic person. So, you know, classic Sonic the Hedgehog type storyline stuff. All right, so there's that way. Oh, we took a lot of damage there. I wasn't expecting to get shot from above. I wasn't even looking. That's on me.
This way.
No, that's not explosive. That's not explosive, chat. Switching to... There we go. That'll do it. You guys ready for more? You guys give up yet? Or are you thirsty for more? It's a Home Alone reference. Rilip says, I must have missed my Sonic lore. Well, listen, it gets weird. If you've never played Shadow the Hedgehog, none of this is going to make any sense. You pretty much have to have played both Sonic Adventures, plus Shadow the Hedgehog, plus Sonic 06, plus Sonic Heroes, plus Sonic... What's the one I'm thinking of? Maybe just don't play any of these, honestly. Like, if you value your sanity. It's not just about a fun, edgy not edgy, but like a fun blue hedgehog with attitude, like rescuing woodland creatures from an evil mad scientist who traps them and uses them to power his robots. It's gone way past that at this point. I got him. That doesn't open.
Stay on your toes.
Stay on your toes. I heard a guy like blew up over here. Oh, he's got a shotgun too. Yeah, we can both can play that game. These guys are like really stupid. Like, what are they fighting for? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, they locked me in for an ambush? All right. I see what they're doing. They're trying to lock me in. Well, it ain't gonna work. Because there's a ladder over here. Probably use it instead of just dropping down again. Rilip played Sonic 2. That's the last one you've played? Well, then you're missing out, my friend. I mean, I can see those mines. They're like blinking. Not exactly subtle. Oh, you can shoot the grenade. You can shoot the grenades. Every time I tried that before, it didn't work. I just assumed you couldn't do it. It's like how you can do that in Fallout 3 and all the other modern ones. Fallout New Vegas, you can do it. In VATS, I don't know if you can do it like realistically with the iron sights. Rilip, I think Sonic 2, you're probably good to just have not played any more beyond that. You're probably in the clear. Just don't involve yourself with modern Sonic. It's just stupid. And I don't know how it spawns the like weirdest, nastiest, edgiest fan fiction that I have ever seen. Excuse me? There we go. Thank you. I must have missed a couple of those. Looks like we lit a fire. I can't just use the fire extinguisher? No, that would be too easy.
He's here.
Yep, here I am. Did I get him? Looks like it. Nice. Sneaky, sneaky. Grab some full-on grenades, apparently. Trying to think what the last Sonic game that I played was. Okay, so this takes me back through the whole level, I guess. Why would you want to do this? I guess to access that area that was blocked off by the gas. I guess maybe Sonic Adventure 1? Because I think I told you guys, I bought a Dreamcast just to play Sonic Adventure 1. And I have the virtual memory unit that you can play Chow Garden on. It's super cool. What is this? What are you giving me? Wow, an assault rifle. So useful. Thanks for nothing.
Pile up on Maricopa Route 5 when a completely chromed motorcycle entered traffic, apparently blinding several motorists. This is Radio Free Cronus broadcasting everywhere all the time to everyone. Be good, be safe, be happy. This is Radio Free Cronus.
Radio Free Cronus, huh? What the heck? Please, no art. Is this supposed to be an Easter egg? Text.abc 10gal.dtx sheriff.dtx horse.abc. This is great. This has got to be like an Easter egg room or something. Very funny. Not that funny. Funny enough, I guess. Oh, what is this? I didn't see this. It's nothing. Okay. Rilip, the what you were saying, I'm gonna read that out so everybody can hear. So Rilip is making the wild guess that it keeps looking like Michael is going to finally get Jamie Lee Curtis, but she's spunky and fights back until Michael has an ambiguous he's probably dead, this is fine ending. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, that is not what happens. That's what happens in Halloween 2018. This one's a little more... I don't want to spoil... do you care if I spoil it? Can I just spoil the movie? It's not very good, except... I mean, maybe you'll get some enjoyment out of it. I don't know how many people are actually going to go see this movie that haven't watched it already. It's on streaming. You don't care? Okay, so... Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael are barely in this movie. It stars basically a copycat killer who is the boyfriend of Jamie's granddaughter. And then at the very end, they kill Michael and then throw his body into like a metal shredder or like a meat grinder or something. So he's definitely dead. Like, they do not leave it ambiguous at all. He's been obliterated. It's just really weird. Oh, do they finally kill that fat fuck? He's so fat, though, the bullet didn't even go through. Oh. There he is. Good. I'm just doing my job. I'm so fat. Look at me. Oh, that reminds me, chat. I went over to a friend's house yesterday to help her with some technical, computer stuff. What is he gonna say? Hold on.
That fuckhead. He locked you out. The only way in is to divert power to the door.
Are you gonna be all right, buddy? I'm tempted to shoot you, but I like your shirt, so... His belt buckle says, read the fucking manual. Oh, man. It's like they knew a guy like this. Probably a guy that worked at the company. That would not surprise me. At its peak, mid-2000s. That's great. All right, can't go that way. So this is now a puzzle. Maybe. Let's take a look. We got caution, watch for moving equipment. This is reminding me kind of Control now. That's what it's reminding me of. I think okay, hold on. I was in the middle of the story and then I got distracted by the fat guy. So I was over at a friend's house. I was helping her with some computer stuff. And her 5-ish-year-old son came up to me and he's like, "You got a big belly." And I'm like, yeah, I do. And you can't I'm not gonna lie and be like, that's not a nice thing to say. No, I mean, you're right. You're not wrong. God damn it. What do we have for weapons here? He's gonna throw a grenade. Okay. Dude, this doesn't insta-kill these guys? Are you kidding me? It should. Switching back to shotgun. Die, die, die. Oh, there's another one. I shot him 6 times. I shot him. Dr. Loomis lore. Anyway, so he tells me I got a big belly, and I feel like, I think she said, like, don't say that to people. But I think, you know, when you're a kid, you can get away with stuff like that. What the heck is this? Excuse me. Yeah, this, okay, so this is clearly some kind of puzzle situation that we've found ourselves in. I think I do need to be called out on my big belly. Oh. My cat appears to be sad again. So this... What is this? Oh, I see. There's like, okay, there's 6 locks we gotta get. And Rhythm says, in a surprise twist for Halloween Begins again, it turns out Michael was the one that got away and the copycat was the one in the meat grinder. I mean, that's what they did for the end of H2O, beginning of Resurrection. And people loved those movies. There is approximately 1 part of Resurrection that I think everybody agrees is awesome. And that's when Busta Rhymes yells at Michael, "Trick or treat, motherfucker," and then he kills him. I can't do the voice, but it's basically what he says. And that, I think all the bullshit, all the other Halloween movies up to that point, it was worth it for Busta Rhymes to finally call out Michael Myers on his bullshit. Wait, hold on. There was a thing we couldn't access before, and now we should be able to, right? So we couldn't go... No, that was... Okay, we unlocked that. There was like a way... This way, right here. This is the way we couldn't go first. I'm going the right way. All right. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna... They just gotta stop making Halloween movies, man. Like... Just give it up. Like, make something else. There's so many ways you can go with a slasher movie. You don't have to keep falling back on, oh my gosh, it's Michael Myers. He's back again. How does he can't keep getting away with it. They locked him in a... It's like the Joker. It's like Batman just keeps putting him in Arkham. He keeps getting out and murdering people, and Batman just like, well, you know, we gotta be better than... We gotta be better than the criminals, so we're just gonna keep throwing him back in Arkham Asylum. I guess it makes for a good, not a good, but like a consistent continuing storyline where he just keeps coming back. But like at some point you have to question Batman's the quote unquote smartest man in the world. Keeps letting Joker get away with it. What the heck? You gotta go down here. Got it. Is that a binder? It is. It was pretty well rendered. Rilip says, just so you're aware, they will never stop. I know. But I can hope, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. It's not a franchise that I care about. It's just, I hate to see like a good franchise go to waste, you know? It's, they keep making shitty movies and people keep watching shitty movies because, well, you know, the last one wasn't very good, but this one could be good. You don't know. Wait a minute. What the heck? Where are we? It's like a freaking maze, man. Do I want to go up the ladder? Let's try going up the ladder. See, if I was in charge of a movie franchise, which I never will be because, I don't know, a variety of reasons probably. Okay, let's say I have been charged to make Halloween the next generation or whatever. First of all, I would not omit any of the previous movies. I wouldn't drop everything. I'm not Disney. I'm not going to say, oh, all those movies that you liked, those are no longer canon. I'm going to say, okay, everything is canon. How do we go from here? And then we go from there. All right, I'm kind of liking this weapon now. Just blow these dudes up with like explosions. Nice. Oh, we got another one. We got a live one, chat. Oh, he's got one too. Be careful. There's at least one more. Where is he? There he is on the far side. Boom. Boom. Got him. That should be all of them. So first things, nothing gets thrown out. My camera goofed. All right, hold on. How did it goof, Philip? I need info. Was it the 3 dots again? This program is really starting to piss me off. We're just gonna have to live with it. Rilip says the twist in this one is that Jamie Lee Curtis is actually the killer. She thinks she's killing Michael every time, but it's just senility and PTSD. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, I think at this point, like I think while I'm on vacation, I'm gonna look for a permanent camera solution, because using my phone is causing more problems than it's fixing. If it does it again, I guess just live with it, and then we'll try to fix it in the future. Shotgun. Okay, where were we? Also, Rilip, that's kind of the plot. Not really the plot, but in Halloween, is it 4 or is it 5 where Lindsay, Lindsay, the little girl who is allegedly Michael Myers' niece, she like picks up a mask. What is going on here? This seems awfully convoluted as an opening mechanism. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. There's too many conversations going on. Jamie. Lindsay is from the first one, I think. Anyway, so Jamie, who's this little girl who's allegedly Michael Myers' niece by way of him. No, that's not right. No. I'm getting too far into the later Halloween movies. At the end of one of them, I'm sure Emmykins can tell me. Yeah, camera bug, deal with it. It's not so much deal with it as there's nothing that I can do about it. But like I said, I will try to find a solution for it. Jamie picks up a mask and a knife, and Dr. Loomis is like, no, at some point, and it's really stupid and really melodramatic. But you know, Donald Pleasance, he basically carried the entire franchise on his frail old man back until he literally died on set. And at that point, they could have just stopped making the movies, and I think everybody would have been okay with it. But they were like, well, you know, we can't. I mean, they're making Scream. They're making. Is this supposed to be like an old missile silo or something? They're making Scream. They're making I Know What You Did Last Summer, stuff like that. So Halloween just had to get in on the action.
I figured out what a synchronicity event is.
Okay.
There was an incident where they lost control of Fettel. He just suddenly started freaking out. He was only about 10 years old at the time, but I guess he killed a few people. In the investigation, they discovered that there had been a telepathic link between Fettel and Alma, even though she was in a coma. They concluded that she was influencing him. That must have been why they pulled the plug on Origin.
Okay, sure. All right, so Fettel was a kid who got birthed by the lady, and now they have a psychic link, and so he's like a crazy man or something. The heck is this now? What? Okay. That did nothing. I don't think it did. Maybe it did something. Whoa, wait, hold on. It's like a thing up there? No, there's nothing. Do I ride this? Not like a button. No. Heck. Chat, I don't understand what this puzzle wants me to do. Okay, and Emmykins is confirming that is the end of the 4th Halloween movie, which is the 3rd in the Michael Myers series, because Halloween 3 was not like part of the Michael Myers cinematic universe or whatever you want to call it. There, okay, so now we need to move this one over the, I see, okay. Fun puzzle. And the story that Rilip is suggesting, says Emmykins, is what I said I wanted Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 to be. I said I wanted, I wanted Halloween 2 to be, what's her name? I'm blanking. What is Jamie Lee Curtis's character's name? All right, well, anyway, her character, but in Rob Zombie's Halloween, it's somebody else because it's like a totally separate universe. Where are we? Just a shortcut to get back, I guess. Okay. Chat, I cannot focus. This is nuts. I'm not normally this bad at focusing, but this game, like, it's doing something to my brain. I can't think. Maybe that's what was happening with Spelunky 2 on Friday. Like, I just... Oh, these guys again? Okay. These stupid freaking robots, man. Bust out the shotgun. Go to town. Whoop. Boom. 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 2. 3. Oh, hello. I must have missed that one. Man, those things suck. Maybe I should have, like, taken cover or something. Poked around. Lori. Okay, her name is Lori. She's played by Scout Taylor Compton. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Who was also in something. I don't know. Like, I'm not a movie buff, guys. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should stop playing as many video games as I do, because basically all of my knowledge of popular culture these days. What do we got here? This looks fun. Looks like we have to ride the elevator down or something. Oh, nope, we don't get to do that. But there's stuff in there. Oh, wait, hold on. I see a vent. Chat, I'm venting. Kind of sus, right? Anyway. My point is, chat, if I was in charge, we don't care about the rocket launcher, of making a Halloween movie, I would start by saying everything is canon. Every movie, no matter how terrible, is canon. Where are we? Was this a bad idea? Probably shouldn't have come down here. Wait, no. Is this a shortcut? Hold up. This is a shortcut. Awesome. Just like excellent timing. You get down here. Because I'm sure you guys know this already, but Halloween 2018 completely ignores the events of Halloween's 4 through Resurrection. Just throws them out the window entirely. Ooh, another answering machine.
New messages. First message from
Let's listen.
Genevieve R.E.D.
Oh, God.
Harlan, it's Genevieve. Listen, I understand your feelings, I really do. But this is no time for sentimentality. If origin is uncovered, every single one of us will burn for it. It's time we buried the dead, don't you think?
I don't like this Genevieve chick.
Genevieve R.E.D.
Oh, there she is again.
Harlan, it's me again. If you want an apology, then I apologize. I was wrong. You were right. In any case, I want to be sympathetic find it in yourself to assist him. End of messages.
Dude, how is this fat Mapes guy so instrumental to the plot of the game? This is nuts. That guy seems like he's basically incapable. I mean, he did squeeze into that vent. That was pretty impressive. Give him that. And it just seems like he's more interested in like eating a donut than doing literally anything else. Also, hold on. This is where we came in from those rotating things, right? I feel like I missed a spook. Fine. Enter the vault. Yeah, this is where we came down here. So I totally missed like an entire section up ahead. I kind of want to go back and see if we can do that part again. Oh, that's not it. It's this way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a movie guy. I'll just stop trying to give my opinion on how movies should be. I do it a lot better when I'm just walking with my wife in the morning, but on stream I'm way too scatterbrained. Can't even focus on some. Oh, jeez, it's these guys again. Hi, it's me. I'm a psychic clone, and also I'm really stupid. This will be the droids from Star Wars for how effective they are. They have killed me a couple of times. I guess I'll give them that. Mostly just because I can't see where the heck they are. Why do I need to find Alma? Hey guys, yeah, I'm just heading over to the vault now. Oh, what the heck? Oh, is this the boss battle? Oh, speaking of boss battles, chat, I think I mentioned I beat the forest, like, after I gave up on playing it. I just went back off stream and was like, okay, I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna finish this stupid game. Like, I don't care how bad it is. All right, hey, you still alive?
You have to destroy this facility before he lets her out.
Why is he letting her out?
4 pylons. Damage the reactor cells, and you'll trigger a chain reaction.
Okay.
Blow the whole place to hell, where it belongs.
All right, so that sounds like the boss fight is gonna be
Alma out.
one of these kind of things. All right. Well, enjoy being alive for a little while longer. I guess I'm gonna go shoot some pylons or whatever. Oh boy, it's one of these. Okay. I'm taking the funicular down. I mean, he didn't look like he was particularly strong. Ooh, spooky. Ooh.
Sequence initiated.
This must be where Alma is kept. Yeah, this is definitely like SCP control type vibes now. Also, strangely enough, Final Fantasy VIII. Getting a little bit of that. What is this? Burn them. Kill them all. What is this? We gotta fight demons again?
No, do you? What you are. Why you're here.
Yeah, can you maybe fill me in? I'm getting some like heavy, in addition to Final Fantasy VIII vibes, some Final Fantasy VII
What's the
vibes.
first thing you remember? What's your given name? Where were you born? You have no history.
Is that what we're doing? Yeah, it's the whole thing with Final Fantasy VII with Cloud, where it's like,
You and
you're
I
not even
were
real.
born from the same mother.
You're just a clone. Okay, where are the demons? Demons? Hello? Oh, there they are. Freaking demons.
You must have sensed it.
Okay.
She cannot see in your mind, but perhaps you can.
Where
see
are you?
to
Oh, there you are.
hers. A life of waking from one nightmare, only to find herself deep in another.
Okay.
I will set her free.
All right. That's fine. Am I supposed to shoot him or? Hey, buddy. Hi. I guess I have to shoot him. I feel kind of bad. He's just chilling. Oh, I killed him? He's dead? Don't tell me I only have a pistol. She's dead too, I guess. Why does he eat people though? That part was not explained. Do I have to kill these guys too? This seems a little ridiculous. Oh, they're giving me my guns back? No, they're just giving me... What the heck? Dude, I was saving those guns. Why would you just give me the pistol? Okay, what does this say?
She was a very disturbed child. Terrible, debilitating nightmares, hallucinations, hysteria. She never had a chance in a normal life.
Okay.
It was Disler who realized she was
Hell's
telepathic.
Disler?
He speculated that she was extremely sensitive to the negative emotions of people
Oh.
around her. We removed her from that chamber only twice. She was 15 when the first prototype was born. She was supposed to be comatose, but she started screaming when we induced labor and didn't stop until the liquid filled her lungs. There are plausible scientific explanations for everything that followed, but I think it was really just a question of hatred.
All right.
It is the way of men to make monsters, and it is the nature of monsters to destroy their makers.
All right, Frankenstein. Quit the philosophizing. You're in a first-person shooter game. It's in the nature of men to make monsters. Fuck you.
System analysis commencing.
We're going up. We have to go through the smoke chamber, I guess.
They want to destroy her, but I think she's suffered enough.
Yeah, just let her out, dude. It's probably fine.
We put her in there 2 days before her 8th birthday.
Error. No life signs detected.
Uh-oh.
She died 6 days after we pulled the plug.
Wait, what? She's dead?
Release sequence complete.
So what are you releasing? What the heck? Oh, she's like a ghost. Oh, I see. Uh-oh. Is this TOS? Maybe a little bit. It's fine. It's the graphics are like bad enough. Okay. So spooky ghost girl. Oh, we gotta follow the footprints. Yeah, this is very much in the vein of the forest. I think I'm seeing why my friend who likes this game also likes the forest. Definitely making a lot more sense now. Similar vibes with the body horror. Like, okay, what are we doing now? Oh, it's these fucking things again. Dude, back the fuck off. Excuse me. What is this? Oh, there's like... Okay. All right, yeah, they're going for like a weird, like... I don't want to call it like avant-garde because it's just a first-person shooter. It's not that crazy, but they have they're trying to make some kind of point. It's at least doing something, you know. It's kind of nice that they're trying. All right, now we got these things. There's gonna be a bunch of things that come out. Oh boy. Oh my god. Look at all the spooky demons or whatever. And let's see, like Mape said we had to shoot a bunch of pylons. Also, question, if she could just like send spooky ghost people out, why? Maybe it'll be explained at the end. Definitely going to be a lot of... Also, in case you're wondering, yes, this is how I act during movies. So maybe that is part of my issue. When things aren't explained, I get... Okay, hold on. Expose and destroy reactor cells to blah, blah, blah. Okay, gotcha. When things don't make sense, I tend to get a little cranky about it. Like, but wait a minute, how did that happen if they did this? But they were just doing this. Why did this happen? Okay, we're going up now? Fine. That's cool. Another checkpoint. Yep. So how do we expose the pylons? Also, so we're just blowing up the whole facility? Is that the goal here? Submachine gun, I'll take that. This isn't the same one we had before, is it? This is like a different one. Okay, so this is going to do something. Ah, there we go. Okay. All right, we did it, I guess. Oh. Now we get to go through the door. There's like a spooky chase sequence. Oh, hello. Don't go that way. No, no, don't set that on fire. Oh no, we gotta get out of here. Oh no, the whole place is gonna blow. Run away. Also, look out for the demons. There she is. So she's dead, but also she's a ghost, but also she's psychic, but also she had 2 kids and I'm the second kid. I'm still hung up on the whole like psychic people exist and it's just a part. Hold on. I had to sneeze and then I didn't sneeze. Oh, it's so frustrating. Sure, you guys know the pain of that. So you go to sneeze and then you can't because your body's just like, screw you. Okay, so this is a different entrance because Mapes is not here. Oh, okay, more demons. Can do this all day, demons. You're not real, or if you are, it's not particularly hard. They don't do a lot of damage. All right, we're going back up. There's gotta be a big boss fight, right? Because that was kind of lackluster as far as boss fights go. All right, the facility's main reactor's gone critical. A chain reaction is imminent. I should try to get as far away as possible. Oh yeah? You don't say.
I just picked up his signal. If you can hear me, get to high ground. A chopper is standing by.
Get the high ground, huh? Get to the chopper. Go now. There's no timer, so clearly we're not exactly in a... Oh, hello. Maybe we should be in a little bit more of a rush. Oh, hello? I'm stuck? Excuse me. Alright. That's... Can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Gotta go around. Hold on. Gotta jump. Go around. Alright, I'm seeing some demons. Oh shit. Oh, I should have had a better... What is this? How do I get around this? The heck? Oh, this way. Wait, that was blocked off before. What the heck happened? Oh, demon? Hold on. Switching? Nope, wrong one. Oh yeah! We're dual wielding now. We're edgy like that around here. You guys remember that scene in The Matrix where Neo and Trinity are going into that building to rescue Morpheus? And they just... And the guy's like, oh, fuck me. That's not what the guy said. They go through the metal detector. Oh, I gotta go back this far.
Fuck. Hear me. Get to high ground. A chopper is standing by.
And they pull back their trench coats and they're just like strapped. And then Neo, but they like bust out all these guns and just start shooting everybody. Such a cool scene. That movie, I don't remember when I saw that movie. It must have been, the movie came out when I was 11. I don't think I saw it when I was 11. I think I saw it. I guess it could have been. No, what? That movie came out in 1999. I was 10. I definitely didn't see it when I was 10. But it wasn't like super far off. I was definitely a teenager. I think I saw it at a friend's house. I remember I saw the second and third ones in the movie theater when I lived in Germany. It wasn't a German movie theater or anything. It was an on-base theater. Oh, okay, that's what killed me last time. There was a bunch of these guys. All right, let's try this again. But pretty much when those portals show up, I have to just kind of like get into position and just chill until I kill them all. Like that. Philip says, I don't remember. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. No, they don't say fuck in the Matrix. I don't think. Because it was what, PG-13? I think they get one F-bomb. That's like the urban legend or whatever. It's probably mostly true. But I don't think they said one in the Matrix. Or was it R? Could have been R. All right, we can't go that way. But we gotta go this way. Okay, spooky ghost stuff happening. Plenty of med kits. A penetrator. I think at this point we're past the penetrator. Oh, hold on. We're low on ammo. Let's pick up the penetrator. I'm also going to switch to dual wielding pistols. Okay, not going that way. Up. Wait a minute. That's not going to work. I guess I was right the first time. It's just smoke. It doesn't hurt you. Okay. More pistols? Sure, why not? You never have too much pistols. More armor? Yes. Repeating cannon? Yes. And here they come, chat. I hope this isn't like people coming to help me and I'm just like having some kind of psychosis. What was the game where they did that? There was a quest like that in Oblivion, right? They like the not fighters guild, whatever they were, the mercenary company. They have you drink some kind of drug and then you go to a town and kill a bunch of goblins, but then it turns out that the goblins are just the townspeople, and you have basically murdered an entire town for no reason because you were convinced they were actually goblins. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Hey guys, how's it going? Any more of you guys around? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of you. Where's the party? Oh, this is probably the most fun I've had in this game so far because it's just so straightforward.
I've tried to forget.
Oh boy, here we go.
I've tried so hard to forget.
Is this our main character?
I remember on the day I was born. And then I was born, and then I tried to forget. Already at my house, yeah. If I had a big enough house, I would definitely have a party, no problem. But unfortunately, it is not. It's a very small house. Not even like in tiny house. Okay. Okay, I get it. I was born, mom went crazy with like psychicness. Yeah, you can't kill her, I guess. You were killed. What? Well, maybe I was supposed to run. I must have just missed like an obvious prompt or something. I don't know. Here comes the ghosts. Pretty spooky. Don't forget to get totally spooked out, chat. feel like Hitman with the dual pistol. Kind of a fun setup. Like, not realistic at all, but looks super cool. That's what made me think of that Matrix scene. Because they're not only dual wielding pistols, they're dual wielding submachine guns. All right, here we go.
I've tried so hard to forget.
It's like the most stereotypical first-person shooter dialogue ever. And then I was a space marine on Mars, and I tried so hard to forget, but I couldn't forget. Well, no, I could forget because I ate too many crayons.
You were born here, in this place.
Yep. Okay. Thanks for sharing.
I was there.
Wait, that didn't work last time. Oh, okay. I guess I just didn't shoot her enough times. Yep, that's me. I'm the baby. Wait, am I the baby? Look, lady, whatever you want. Oh, I see. Okay, so they stole the baby.
You will be a god among men.
Cool.
Take her back to the vault.
All right. Oh, Alma Wade. Ah, well, is she like a real kid or just like she was adopted? Okay, thanks. Can you stop sending your minions after me? I guess the elevator still works somehow. They took my gun again, chat. This has got to be probably the end then. Wait a minute. This looks... Wait, what the heck? Uh-oh. Oh, the whole place is gonna blow. Yep. This is happening, I guess. Am I supposed to do something? No, I think this is scripted. Dude, what was in that underground bunker that exploded that much? Alma Wade. Hit sequel to Alan Wake. If anything, it's a prequel. Because Alan Wake came out after this, didn't it? It's almost a, whatever that... Oh, there's an epilogue. How did you survive that blast? Also, what happened to Jankowski? What happened to Fettel? What happened to the lady?
I don't know how you
What the hell? Some Indiana Jones in the lead fridge type thing.
We haven't been able to get through to anyone since the explosion. What about Alma? What happened to her? What was that sound?
F.E.A.R is dedicated to the memory of Wen Chi Lee, who is that... Okay, that's it? That's like a Friday the 13th level ending stinger, chat. Oh boy. When Jason like comes up out of the lake and grabs the girl and then she's in the asylum. Eek 2005 right here. Yeah, none of this makes any dang sense. But it blew up because we destroyed the reactor, which I guess causes it to go supernova or whatever. From a video game standpoint, it makes sense. You shoot the reactor, it goes boom. Fine. What I don't understand is the girl is dead, but then she's like psychically alive. Is she kind of like my stand? Like she lives on through me and does her own thing, but I'm also my own character. Because she's supposed to be your mom, I guess. I think. Like this was, I guess, like
30 years ago or something. Fettel was eating people. I don't know why. Yeah, there's... I think we're gonna need to read through some lore. Rilip says, yo, if I ever die during production, don't you ever dare dedicate it to me. It might suck. Yeah. He wasn't around to see that the game was... Okay. So let's... Real talk, chat. The game is fine. It's not a bad game. It plays pretty well once you've got the patch installed. The story makes as much sense as it needs to. I like the slowdown time feature. There was not a lot of weapon variety, but it wasn't the like the big ones were hit. I don't think first person shooters are for me. I will play them. They're not ever going to be my favorite genre. Not since Battlefield 2 anyway. And I don't know, it's fine. It was an adequate game. It got a little tough in the middle there with the laser gun enemies, but I feel like it throws enough health at you that you're probably going to be fine. Also, why is Warner Brothers here? Did Warner Brothers own Monolith at the time? Interesting. Or maybe there's like an after credits thing. Let's watch. You're gonna wake up in an insane asylum. James Neal, IGN/GameSpy. There's a throwback right there. You guys remember GameSpy? It's crazy. This game's like 17 years old. That's nuts. I mean, Mario's even older, right? People still play that. You don't want to get Donald Pleasance. I think he would have been fine because he was in those movies. They just kept getting worse. He did not care. That's what the new trilogy was really missing, a Donald Pleasance character. They tried to kind of have a quote unquote new Dr. Loomis in 2018, and then he just dies. Like, I have to kill to see what Michael feels, and then he just gets stomped on. Okay, buddy. Don't be a weirdo. Are there enough credits here? Come on. Also, it's like, I don't know if this is because of the resolution or whatever. It's like up in the top left of the screen. You guys can see that on the stream. It's not centered. It's probably supposed to be centered, but it is not. She has more credits than a Marvel movie. Come on. Jeez. Okay, now tell us about the guy who did the catering. What about the delivery guy who brought Chinese food that one time? Make sure you get his name in here. Maybe that was the guy the game was dedicated to. Sierra was credited. Rip Sierra. Yeah, Sierra's gone. Vivendi's gone. Warner Brothers is hanging in there by a thread. Just keep putting out crappy DC movies at this point. Okay. You know what this credit sequence needs, chat? It needs like a cool Matrix type. First of all, it needed like a cool rock song. Like some Rage Against the Machine or something. It needed like cool graphics. Like names needed to like swing in or get like, have like slow down time and like shooting. Oh my gosh. Now we have to credit everybody who works at GameSpy 20 years ago. I wonder if any of these people are still around. No actual Delta Force operatives were harmed in this production. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a phone call.
Senator, it's Genevieve R.'ed.
Oh, no.
To assure you that the origin situation has been resolved.
But so much for discretion.
It was unavoidable. There is some good news, however.
Ooh.
The first prototype was a complete success.
Okay. All right, chat. So now, Emikin says, I felt Lori was the new Loomis. She was the one that wanted to hunt/kill Michael. The new doctor wanted Michael protected. It's true. So now, chat, now that I've beaten the game, that was me like, what, an hour and a half, basically? We are gonna head on over to... Well, I'm gonna close the game, I guess. Probably should have done that first. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We're gonna learn a little something about F.E.A.R 2. F.E.A.R series. Here it is. We're on the fandom wiki, so you know we're gonna get bombarded with ads. Luckily, I have my ad blocker shields up, and we're gonna head over there. We're gonna read some lore. We're gonna try to figure out what the heck is going on. So here it is. And in kills, everyone talk like Loomis. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. Shoot him 6 times. Okay. The F.E.A.R series is a series of horror first-person shooters set around Alma Wade, the silent protagonist. Wait, I'm Alma Wade? The silent protagonist that the player controls. Oh, and several mysterious events. So Alma Wade, the silent protagonists, plural, and several mysterious events. The canon content in the series is developed by Monolith Productions and Day One Studios, with 2 non-canon expansions having been developed by Vivendi. The series has received strong sales and critical acclaim. Oh, has it? Its success has spawned a comic series, a live-action video, what? And numerous promotional media. F.E.A.R receives its name from the protagonist organization F.E.A.R. Every game except F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin and its expansion features at least one of the members of F.E.A.R. Okay, I don't care about development. All right, story. The F.E.A.R series revolves around Alma Wade, a mysterious little girl who causes death and destruction wherever she goes. I feel like she wouldn't have if you hadn't, like, knocked her up and put her in a coma. We'll see. Alma was born gifted with psionic powers, which her father, Harlan Wade, noticed. Harlan introduced Alma to the defense corporation he was employed by, Armacam Technology Corporation, or ATC. ATC began to experiment on Alma, causing her to become so scared and angry that she would attack ATC's employees. Realizing Alma could no longer be controlled, she was put into an induced coma 2 days before her 8th birthday, with the intention of using her as a breeder to create psychic prototypes. Yeah, what kind of edgelord wrote this stuff, huh? Alma birthed 2 sons, the Point Man and Paxton Fettle. Why would his name be Paxton Fettle? Both of whom showed psionic powers, though Fettle was much more powerful than his brother. At the age of 10, Fettle went rogue, attacking and killing several ATC scientists. ATC discovered Alma had merged her mind with Fettle's in a synchronicity event, and was using him to free herself from her entrapment. To end Fettle's killing spree, Alma was killed and Fettle was forcibly brought back under control. 20 years later, in the year 2025, all right, so we got 3 years to go. I'm expecting those laser drones. Alma's spirit is awakened when the facility where her body is held is reopened by ATC President Genevieve Aristide. To this end, Alma creates a second synchronicity event with Fettle, causing the replica forces, cloned super soldiers specifically created to be psychically controlled by Fettle, to awaken and begin following Fettle's orders. Hold up. So the replica forces are cloned super soldiers specifically created to be psychically controlled by Fettle, who has already demonstrated a willingness to kill ATC personnel. I don't know, chap. That seems a little sus. These events are the catalyst for all F.E.A.R games, affecting the entire city of Fairport. The game follows the ensuing events after Alma's awakening, with various organizations becoming involved in the chaos. Alma acts as a dominant figure in the series, often controlling or influencing the fates of other characters. In the second and third installments, her psychic power is shown to be so great that she's driven many of the surviving citizens of Fairport into madness. Oh boy. So it's, you know what, chat? This is like Akira, the anime, with like psychic kids and like causing all kinds of destruction.
Armacam Technology Corporation, the unethical defense corporation responsible for the monstrous rage of Alma, don't editorialize, acts as a secondary antagonist in the series, often attacking the protagonist to stop them from uncovering Alma's story. ATC is divided into two factions. One is controlled by Genevieve, who acts in an antagonistic role in F.E.A.R 2. The other is directed by the ATC Board of Directors. The two sides are seen to be in direct opposition, but they both act against the protagonists. Okay. Rilip says her psychic powers are so strong she can control everyone after her death? Question mark. Yeah, right? I mean, okay, what did it say? Her spirit is awakened. So clearly we're just accepting that ghosts exist. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? Blah, blah. ATC has several troops and security guards. Several? You mean like several thousand? And these enemies make up a sizable portion of the enemy forces encountered by the player. ATC is also responsible for the creation of the replicas, who fight under the control of Fettel in the first game, then Alma in the sequel, and finally ATC in the third installment. All right. F.E.A.R and F.E.A.R 2 follow the Point Man and Michael Beckett. Who the heck's Michael Beckett? As they attempt to halt the fallout of Alma's release from the Origin facility, with F.E.A.R 3 showing the systematic destruction of Fairport as Alma goes into labor with her third child. Excuse me? F.E.A.R 2 Reborn follows Foxtrot 813 as he responds to the psychic commands of Paxton Fettel. Oh, a little, like, antagonistic relationship. This is actually a prequel to Phasmophobia. Yeah, now there's just ghosts everywhere. The Phasmophobia team has to go in and deal with them. The Vivendi expansions, which are not canon, show the immediate aftermath of Alma's release as F.E.A.R scrambles to contain her. The expansion follows the Point Man and the Sergeant. The F.E.A.R series is heavily steeped in the supernatural, with Alma providing the mass of these occurrences. Throughout each game, Alma causes hallucinations in the characters, oftentimes related to her history. Her psychic influence is capable of driving normal people to madness and can overtake the minds of others who exhibit unnatural abilities. Alma's capable of drawing characters into the Almaverse. Oh no. Wake up, babe. New universe just dropped. An alternate version of reality born of Alma's memories of her horrific treatment at the hands of ATC. By the events of F.E.A.R 3, the Almaverse is broken into the real world, causing monsters representing Alma's fears and pains to manifest all over the city. Dude, this game... It's so stupid that it kind of loops back around to being awesome. The Almaverse. Jeez. All right, who do we want to learn more about? Psionic. Let's learn about some psionics here. The word psionic, I know what psionic means in the real world, chat. You don't have to lecture me. We're looking at what it means in the context of the game, all right? The word psionic refers to any paranormal power of the mind or body and is a prevalent subject in the F.E.A.R series. Psionic individuals are those whose minds are as deadly as any common weapon. Okay. Yeah. Let's start making a list, chat. So, where'd my pencil go? There it is. So this clearly was inspired by Akira, Elfen Lied. So let's just jump into all the animes that inspired this. JoJo with The Stand. That might be a bit of a stretch. Maybe that's it. That might be it, chat. Akira and Elfen Lied. The origin of psionics and psychic abilities are unknown. I feel like that should be kind of an important thing, like in the mid-20th century. Scientists begin to discover cases of psionic individuals being born. Or like in the wake of like increased nuclear testing in the mid-20th century, scientists begin to notice that children were being born with unusual abilities. Like, give some kind of like plausible background or something. The earliest documented case of psionics is Alma Wade. So what, like 1995? A severely troubled child with tremendous psychic powers who suffered nightmares and was attuned to the negative emotions of people around her.
Her father, Harlan Wade, noticed her powers not long after birth and introduced her to Armacam Technology Corporation's experiments when she was 3 years old. He noticed she was psionic when she was 3? What was she, like, manifesting things at the high chair? Armacam tested Alma for every type of psychic power, and she passed all tests. How were there tests for psychic powers if this is the first documented case of psionics? There's no baseline. This is insanity. At the age of 5, Alma began to purposefully fail. Oh. When she was 6, she set fire to a lab in the Project Origin facility and began to psychically attack the scientists experimenting on her. The scientists began to suffer delusion, sudden mood changes, and vivid nightmares. When Armacam realized that the only thing stopping Alma from doing much worse things to the scientist was her young age, they devised a plan to keep her alive but unable to physically attack anyone. Oh, sorry, psychically attack anyone. That makes more sense. Yeah, really. This, like, thank you for testing everything. What are they? That's not very clear. Yeah. So the game did not have like a secret thing that I failed to find. It just is not very clear about what the heck's going on. At the age of 7, Alma was recruited into ATC's Project Origin with the aim of creating psychic individuals from a psychic forebear. She wasn't recruited, like, she was forced into it. I guess you can call that recruitment. With the aim of creating psychic individuals from a psychic forebear, which I guess she is now. 2 days before her 8th birthday in 1987. Okay. She was put into an induced coma and locked in a vault, a spherical structure, blah, blah, blah. We saw that in the game. During the project, Alma was impregnated twice, with prototypes created from her own DNA, mixed with that of the Origin researchers. All right, guys, gather around this test tube. Whoever finishes first, you get to be the first to... This is fucked. I'm not going to continue this bit. She gave birth to a first prototype, Point Man. Wait, okay, so we're the older one. When she was 15, then a second, Paxton Fettel, when she was 16. Life support was removed when she was 26, leading ATC to believe she was dead. According to Harlan Wade, her physical body died 6 days after the removal of life support. But apparently, her psychic energy continued to linger long after her heart stopped, fueled by the hatred of her angry, rageful spirit. Oh, come on, man. This is so stupid. Project Perseus. Paxton Fettel was trained as a psychic commander in Project Perseus, controlling the cloned elite replicas. However, after Alma synchronized her mind with her youngest son, an event referred to as the Synchronicity Event, Fettel became homicidal and took command of the replica prototype, seizing control of the ATC headquarters in Fairport, Washington. Okay, so they actually do have a state, and killing all occupants. Yep. Observed psionic abilities. Enhanced reflexes, so that's our ability in the game. Telepathy, which we did not have. Mind control, psychic illusions, and mind synchronization. Telekinesis. Thunderclap. Psychic flame manipulation. Alma was able to control and create fire out of pure psychic energy. Her mere presence was typically accented by flames. Liquefy. Alma's primary psionic attack. This ability can melt any target's flesh off, leaving only a charred, blood-drenched skeleton behind. Given that the remains often give off smoke or steam, this is most likely related to her pyrokinetic abilities. So she's seriously just a I almost said Magic the Gathering. Metal Gear Solid character. Rayliff says, what's worse, time travel or whatever they're doing with psychic powers? Time travel for sure. I actually don't mind that the psychic powers exist. I just think they needed to lean a little bit harder into it. Like really get in there, like I said, you know, in the mid 20th century, after sustained nuclear testing by the major superpowers of the world, children began appearing with strange abilities that could only be attributed to psionic powers, often spoken of in legends from history. And then you like, scientists believe that they could induce these powers in children by injecting mothers with
something something chemical something something. And then, you know, and F.E.A.R.ed is, maybe she's not the first one, but she's like the only successful one thus far. And then they plan to use her, which is, then we get into the game, they plan to use her as like an incubator for future psychic characters. It feels like it went off the rails. Trivia: the exact source of psychic powers is not explicitly known. It should be. Paxton Fettel and his brother the Point Man seemingly inherited their own psychic abilities from their mother, Alan Wade, suggesting a genetic link as an explanation for psychic powers. Hold on. First of all, the main character needs a name. It's not explained why Paxton Fettel's name is like Paxton Fettel. I don't know if that's like they just gave him that name or whatever. It's not explained why the Point Man was recruited to be a member of F.E.A.R. I don't know. Okay, okay, psionics. So I'm done with that. I don't care about Harlan Wade. I don't care about Armacam. Synchronid, we already learned about that. Replica forces. This is what I want to freaking learn about. But yeah, no, nothing can top time travel for pure nonsense in a story. The only, okay, so let me preface that by saying my favorite game of all time, Outer Wilds, kind of has time travel in it, but it is extremely it's explained in detail in the game, if you know where to look, and it makes sense in the context of what's going on. And also you can use it to break the universe, which is awesome. So time travel is not inherently bad. You just have to, when you're writing it, you have to really consider it in everything that your story's about. Like, if time travel can exist, you better sure as heck make sure that it is taken into consideration. And then also, no, that's it. I just had the one point. All right, the replica forces are cloned super soldiers designed by Armacam ATC under the auspices of Project Perseus. The replicas were raised in response to a Department of Defense directive for Armacam to develop genetically engineered special elite super soldiers that could be telepathically controlled by Paxton. Why, though? Just make regular genetically engineered special elite super soldiers and then like teach them to be elite super soldiers, because I don't know if you guys know this, but you kind of have to learn, you have to train to be a soldier. You're not just born and like all of a sudden you know tactics to learn these things. They are the key antagonist of the series along with F.E.A.R.ed. They are the main enemies encountered in F.E.A.R. First Encounter Assault. That's the first game. Oh, First Encounter Assault Recon, sorry. I'm not going to read all these. They are all voiced by Mark Lund. I guess it makes sense if they're all clones. All the same voice. The replica forces are made up of cloned super soldiers, I don't know why that's in quotation marks, who operate under the psychic control of Paxton Fettel as part of the Perseus project. All right, let's unpack that a little bit. What does it mean to be psychically controlled by someone? Like, he's not controlling their every action, presumably, because he's one guy. Like, even if he has, I guess if he has like a supercomputer brain, he can be running multiple dudes at the same time, or maybe that's why they're so bad. Like, why do they need to be psychically controlled? That's just a weird, if you cut that plot point out entirely, then I think the game makes more sense than if they have to be psychically controlled. Okay, here's what I would do if I was writing the story for this game, and you're like, my boss is like, we need a bunch of generic soldiers for the player to fight, and we kind of want them to be like clone super soldiers because we're working on like a thing with that. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna say like, okay, so I've seen Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. Just have them born in a vat,
raised in a facility where all they do is learn how to fight, and then give them, I don't know, I guess that implies a level of like, because the clone troopers have like a chip in their brain that makes them loyal, or like makes them kill Jedi, I guess. I haven't seen the Clone Wars show, but I think that's what happened. So how do we make these clone troopers super loyal, which I guess is what they're trying to do with the psionic link. Relip says, why do they have all these clones just sitting around waiting for the dude to go crazy anyway? Yeah, that's my point. Like, they were designed specifically to be controlled by someone who already showed that a disdain for what are basically his prison wardens. Yeah, that was just dumb. How do we handle this? Just make them just dudes. I mean, the ATC guys don't have to be clone troopers or psychic, and they'll still fight you. Just be like, there's a team of super soldiers, and like one faction within ATC led by Genevieve. Okay, hold on. So you are the son of Alma, and she basically can project herself wherever and just murder people around you. Is she trying to stop you? What is... Because they make a point of this, like, oh no, there's more guys up ahead. There's going to be more guys than we've ever seen up ahead. But why? Like, what is the goal? That's what I really want to know. Hold on, let me see if we can... Okay, so it was reopened by Genevieve to, I guess, like, try to cover it up. Because now people are sniffing around. They want to know what the heck happened. Stuff is leaking into the water or whatever. Yeah, the story... So you work for, like, a special forces team, and you're supposed to kill this guy... I guess if he's not the drone control center for this whole army, the game makes no sense at all. Because he's your only target for the whole game, and you're chasing him across the city. And these guys are, I guess, protecting him, except then you just shoot him. So I guess they weren't very good at their jobs. Wait a minute, chat. His name... Yeah. I knew something smelled funny with this game. This is a backdoor Star Wars game. They really got me. Relip says, what if the chemicals were turning the frog psychic? I don't like them putting chemicals in the water to turn the frickin' frog psychic. Yeah, exactly. We don't want that. So Genevieve goes, she opens the vault. Dude gets mind controlled by his mom, and then mind controls all the super soldiers to kill everyone, and then I guess just kind of like wander around and like try to take over the world. I don't know. It's not, his goals are not very clear. Let's learn about the Almaverse, because that really intrigued me. The Almaverse is an alternate dreamlike reality created by Alma Wade. It represents how she views the world, showing a twisted version of reality in line with the horrific abuse Alma suffered as a child. Initially, only others with psychic abilities can see the Almaverse. Okay, all three of them? However, by the time of F.E.A.R 3, Alma's pain causes the Almaverse to begin to take over. Lady, freaking chill. It's been 40 years. Just relax, man. You're dead. Just roll with it. Never understood that about Ghost. It's like, you're dead. Just, like, give it up, man. The Almaverse technically first appears in F.E.A.R, seen in periodic scenes of the birthing facility. It's called a hospital, where Alma gave birth to the Point Man. Paxton Fettel describes these visions as being caused by the Point Man's ability to see into Alma's mind, thus viewing her memories of the day she gave birth to him. Memories seen by the Point Man often involve large amounts of fire, as well as appearances by young Alma who is often huddled in a corner crying. At times, the birthing facility will be seen covered in blood that drips upward toward the ceiling, accompanied by an image of a ghostly Alma walking upside down toward the Point Man. Towards the end of the game, the Point Man fights Alma in the Almaverse after seeing her kill an Armacam Technology Corporation scientist. Yep, we did do that. Yep. This version of the Almaverse is starkly different from that seen in the sequel games, likely because the Point Man is seeing the memories against Alma's will, rather than her forcing the visions onto him as she does in later games. And then I guess the timeline splits? No, monolith timeline. What does that mean? The heck is monolith timeline? Oh no. Right. The monolith timeline consists of the Dark Horse comic book, the Alma interviews. What the hell are the Alma interviews? Chat, this is getting ridiculous. The Alma interviews are a series of minute-long live-action vignettes filmed by Vivendi Universal for the sake of elucidating some of the game's backstory. So even they knew it was fucked up. They had to make freaking live-action stuff. Okay, F.E.A.R. First Encounter. Okay, that's the first one. The DC digital comic. The Armacam Field Guide. What is that? The details the story of F.E.A.R., the history of Alma Wade, the creation of F.E.A.R. 2. It was available to customers who reserved F.E.A.R. 2 Project Origin at GameStop. The guide is written by Genevieve Aristide. I'm obviously not a real person, but like in the canon of the game, it's written by her, I guess. The guide contains a timeline of Alma's life as well as character blurbs about the major characters and weapons of F.E.A.R. and F.E.A.R. 2. Genevieve makes notes throughout the guide, such as theorizing that Alma killed Alice Wade because she may have been jealous of her. Oh, yeah, Alice was kind of stupid, wasn't she? She like goes to the facility to like save her dad and then just dies, and then also her dad dies. It's like, what was the point? Notably, the guide contains a few errors, including listing a few different locations for Still Island than that seen in the game, as well as claiming that Alma did not wake up when giving birth to Paxton Fettel, which is contradicted by a statement made in-game from Terry Halford. The errors were likely caused by the guide being written before the second game was complete. Sure, why not? Okay, F.E.A.R. 2, F.E.A.R. 2 Reborn, and F.E.A.R. 3, unlike the Vivendi timeline, which ends with the original game's expansions. Oh my god, chat. There's multiple sects of the F.E.A.R. fandom now. This is absurd. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, I know what a hallucination is. Thanks, Wiki. Wait, there's the third child. She's dead though. How is she gonna have a third child? Oh my god. This game, chat. The game itself is fine. The story is like complete. It's balls to the walls insanity. I guess that kind of is one of the downsides of like all the good writers go to Hollywood or like write books, and then video gaming is just usually kind of stuck with somebody who like wrote a Harry Potter fan fiction this one time. Like, yeah, what if like we had this girl and she was like psychic, and then she like had babies and they were psychic, and then also everyone dies and they're on fire. Okay, is there anything else we need to learn about, chat? Are we good here? Gear War, Rillip, Emmykins, are you guys all satisfied with the what happened in this game? I think I get the basic gist of it. Oh, jeez, my chairs. The wheels are not working. Just trying to get comfy here. Oh boy. So that's F.E.A.R. It fine. It's okay. I don't get why the clone troopers are psychic, or why psionics exist, or why it has to be the one girl who is psychic and is also dead but not really. Why we had to be the kid of the psychic girl, and why that, how we got recruited to F.E.A.R. in the first place. Like, Do they explain that the protagonist was like adopted out or was raised by an Armacam, like one of the employees of Armacam, and then joined the military? There's nothing. You've had your fill of the deep lore. Yeah, me too. This kind of makes me feel better about my own writing though, because I feel like I could write something better than this. Although, of course, I would not get a comic series, live action video, or promotional media. Also, I would hope that it wouldn't be split into 2 separate timelines depending on which company is making it. Anyway, while we're here, we're gonna see if anything happened that I might be missing. There we go. Ba, 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 da, ba. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you have student loans, you can apply for student loan forgiveness, I guess. That's a thing that's going on. And I think that's it. We beat the game. We did the thing. I am satisfied with my performance. Wasn't my favorite game of all time, but it also wasn't my least favorite game of all time. So there's that. Anyway, chat, I'll be back. Normal stream will be Wednesday at 6 o'clock Central Time. But there may be a like weird off schedule stream tomorrow. Maybe after Urban gets done streaming, question mark? Maybe we can get some of that raid love. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have a good week off. It's not really off because I'll be streaming. So if anybody wants to play some games, hit me up on Discord or whatever. I'll be available. And I think we don't have enough people to justify a raid, so I'm just gonna let you guys go. You guys have a good rest of your night. Bye.